The CPI has a number of very important uses, and each of these specific uses requires different concepts. The primary use of the index determines which concepts are used. In practice, a single multi-purpose index is compiled and disseminated. Let's take a closer look at some key concepts and definitions and identify which uses would be appropriate for each concept. A monetary index refers to a CPI with weights based on the value of monetary expenditure on goods and services. The monetary expenditure can be made using cash, credit card, check, or some other promise to pay using money. When a shopper buys food and beverages and pays with a credit card at the supermarket, this is considered a monetary expenditure. Another example is an individual buying a car with a loan to finance the purchase. Key CPI uses that require a monetary index include inflation measurement, economic and monetary policy, and indexation of wages, salaries, and other payments. A consumption index refers to a CPI with weights based on the value of the consumption of goods and services. A consumption index has broader scope than a monetary index because it includes all types of consumption, including production for own consumption, transfers in kind, and others. An individual who grows vegetables that they consume is an example of production for own consumption. Instead of making a monetary expenditure, the vegetables are grown, harvested, and consumed. A student attending a public elementary school would represent a transfer in kind. The student is not required to pay any fees since the government pays for the education services on behalf of the students. The value of the vegetables grown for own consumption and the elementary education services would be included in the weights of a consumption index. In summary, it is generally recommended to follow the monetary approach given that the CPI is used as a measure of inflation and an input to monetary policy.